Hello, my beautiful souls, and welcome to this channeled message. I'm Erica. I am a psychic medium and a priestess. It's so nice to meet you. If you are new here, those of you guys who are, you're coming back and joining us again, welcome back, my beautiful loves. So today is a very special day. Today is Gypsy Cowgirl Tarot's birthday. Today is the 4-year anniversary, you guys. 4 years ago today, I took a very scary leap of faith and followed the inner call, my first huge inner soul call to put myself out there, connect and use my gifts. And it was so scary. It was so scary to come out of the psychic closet. But at the same time, it was just this really beautiful surge of divine inner strength and this inner knowing of it's all gonna work out. It's gonna be successful. This is your purpose, Erica. This is what you're here to do. And so I took that leap, and here we are 4 years later, you guys. So I posted like a whole thing on my Instagram. I posted a whole thing here over on the community page on Facebook. And I just truly want to say one more time, you guys, thank you. From the depths of my entire existence, thank you. I don't want to cry, but thank you. Because as much as you guys, and if, like, let's say you're here or you're new here or you just subscribed right now or you're seeing me for the first time, like, it's Gypsy Cowgirl Tarot, but I am not a tarot reader. I use the cards, right? But it is my gifts that I utilize. It is my channeling. It is my connection to source and ancient energies and past lives and other realms, and you know what I mean? So so if you've been guided here through all space and time, it's because there's something here for you. But that's what I want to say really quickly, and then we'll get into this message, is always, 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 which I will never get tired of receiving, but always, 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 it's you guys thanking me, telling me how just my channel or how my messages have transformed you or changed you or helped you, how you found this channel at a pivotal point in your journey and how it saved you, or you're on the twin flame journey and because I am a twin flame, I am a twin soul. So I channel a lot of that here. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you. Because you guys saved me. You saved me every day. And I shared with you guys on the community post what I've been going through for the last 1.5 years since the Year of the Dragon started. And now is the moment of the sun returning and the silver lining. And congratulations, you made it through. Here's your divine rewards and blessings. Now, for me personally, it was dark, so dark, the last 1.5 years. And I know it was for you guys, and we've talked a lot about this, but I shared more about what I was going through. So I said, though, you guys, no matter, like, I kept sharing, I kept posting. I was not working as much. I was taking a lot of days off, time off. You would see me be gone for like a week at a time or something, because I needed to. And I'm very fortunate that I'm in a position to be able to do that. But that's why. So I felt like I really dropped the ball on the channel. And I know no one's judging. You guys know me, so I know that. I do know that. And I'm thankful for that. but I am holding myself accountable because that's who I am. I'm high vibrational enough to go, you know what? I was struggling. It was dark. I barely made it through. And I dropped the ball a lot with work, you know, and mostly just not being as present as I wanted to be here with you. You know, there was never a period where you guys just weren't, you know, where I just stopped. I kept showing up, and that's what I mean is you guys are the reason. It's like, you are the reason, you know? You are the reason. That's why when I say soul familia, I mean it. I mean it. I mean it. You're my family. You're my people. You're my team, my tribe. And I'm blessed to know and have you here with me. We are blessed to have each other. And so I just wanted to take a moment and I wanted to really say that. You know, because like I said, I posted it and shared, but, you know, not everyone sees those or whatever, but a lot of people will see this. A lot of people will see this. You guys helped me through my dark night too. You guys healed me as much as I healed you. Through my work, I heal. I heal myself through my work, through channeling, through connecting with you guys, you know, working with clients. That is literally my work is healing for me. And when you're in alignment with your soul's true purpose and your soul work, it's like that. It's like that, you know, like you never work a day in your life or whatever when you love what you do or something like that. Like it's true. But especially even more so when you are doing it from, it's a point of destiny. So thank you for saving me. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you. And cheers to the next 4 freaking years, you guys, because 4 years ago, I was so scared and I mean, I was still me, but I was scared. I was mousy and scared and like you know, feeling the waters on YouTube and everything. And then I found myself. I found my niche. I found me. I found my groove. And that's what we do when we start, you know, our journey in that way. So this today, I know, because I'm sharing and I'm saying happy birthday, Gypsy Cowgirl. This is a celebration for us all. Cheers to the next 4 years. I look forward to continue on this path with you all. I continue on our journeys together. I look forward to expanding with you and reveling in our divine blessings and divine unions. And you know what I mean? Like, we're going to grow. We're going to continue growing together. And that's the beauty of, you know, like, and I'm starting my second channel, the first part, very first part of June, like first week of June, it'll be up and launched and live. Pinky promise. Because I know you guys like are really excited. I know. You guys, I know. It's a channel of the Priestess path. So everything on that channel, the channeled messages, the readings, I will be doing a lot of light language and healing transmissions. You know, different things. I'm going to have memberships set up and open on that channel because channel members we're going to deep dive. They're going to get, you know, exclusive like content, readings, messages, you know, I'm going to do things like full moon and new moon ceremonies and rituals, and like we'll all get together like and go live or on Zoom. Like I'll go live, but it'll just be for the members, or we'll do Zooms or something. You know, it's gonna be a lot. There's gonna be perks, you know, plus like picking a member monthly, you know, or a couple members monthly for free readings and stuff like that. Okay, so it's gonna be awesome. But through the content, we will continue to grow. So thank you. I know I wanted to only talk for like 2 minutes, but you guys know me. And I had to speak my truth. I had to allow my heart and my heart chakra and my throat chakra to come into unison in this moment, and to pour into you guys in this regard. So again, there's no words, there's not enough many times, there's no amount of thank yous I could say, but thank you for being here, for supporting, for liking, to my clients, each and every one of you guys know how much I love you. So just thank you. And the 4-year anniversary and birthday is on this beautiful new moon in Gemini. This new moon is not like, beware, this is crazy. It's a beautiful energy. Okay? And so I feel it's very blessed. I do. So thank you, mi amores. And please feel free, if you're ever gonna do it, drop a comment, share something about your journey on this channel, share something about, you know, how it's helped you, or you know, just anything at all, or how you resonate with the darkness. And you know, and I'm very transparent, more so than most people, you know, that are spiritual content creators. I'm very transparent because we are divine mirrors and reflections to each other. So if people are constantly creating blind spots and illusions within their mirror, you know, it'll catch up with them, or just whatever, you know what I mean? Like, and my inner guidance and my higher self has always been, share more, Erica, because it's relatable. And that is how you bring the strongest amount of healing to everyone. So with that being said, everything I just talked about, you guys, like what I'm receiving right now. So now we're going to get into this message. This is going to be, we'll go for about another, we'll go till about 30 minutes, okay? So I'm going to try to get everything I can for you guys, like in that time frame. I'm going to start with the Kipper. Well, you know what? I should get Moonology because it's the new moon. I should get my Moonology Oracle. But I want to get the Kipper because, I don't know, I just feel called. Like, there's definitely a message here for some reason. Like, for you guys, okay? Oh, my gosh. So, and literally, you guys, like, the last 4 years, but especially, like I said, the last year and a half, it's been an initiation. Like the 4-year cycle of, it's like school, like 4 years of high school, 4 years of college, you know what I mean? Same kind of thing where we've been in, like, it's like the last 4 years. We've been in school, like a really intense earth school, you know, like classes in session, you know, and that's why so many of us, like divine feminines and divine masculines who, you know, who are in this energy, not resisting ascension and all that, you know, we've been alone. We've been alone and we've been celibate, etc., because we've been healing, because we've been rising and healing, and someone like me or you, we need someone on our level. We need someone who's a vibrational match and frequency. We need someone who is enlightened and who can, you know what I mean? Like, so, but we had to get to a certain point. We had to get to a certain point. And I can honestly say, you guys, like, after that dark night and now being in this beautiful, like, rebirth energy, like, I know it. Mass levels of success for myself are here. For you too. Everything I say about me right now, I use me as an example because I can only attest to my personal experience and journey and awareness. You know? I can only speak to me. But I'm a reflection to you and of you. See, oh my gosh, I'm talking about the 4 years. For, like, it's school for, like, we've been in, like, it's like 4 years of, like, spiritual college or something. We've been getting our masters, our doctorates, our PhDs. You can't make it up though. But, and then I'm like, for my 4-year anniversary of this channel and starting my Gypsy Cowgirl Tarot business, because it is a business. I own the name and all of the things to it. It's not just a YouTube channel. It's a legit business. 4 years. The 4th house in astrology is your home, your foundation, your stability, your foundation, like your direct, you know what I mean? Like reality in that way. It's all very symbolic. The 444. So for a lot of you, the way that this is a reflection to you and a message for you, which I think most of you guys already know, many of you guys are at this point where you're also in this place. We've been in, it's the calm after the storm. It's the calm after the storm. And a lot of you guys have deep, deep, deep connections with Yeshua, because he keeps coming through like they're my family. Like he's here for you. You are Jesus' descendants of the bloodline of Jesus and Mary Magdalene. Because, you know, he, you know, they were in full, you know, holy matrimony union. They had kids, like, you know what I mean? Like, there are a lot of the Christos, Yeshua, and Mary bloodline children, per se, walking the earth right now. And for some of you guys, you're one of them. It's definitely, you know, cosmic royalty is in your blood. It's like that. Very powerful oracles and very deep level empaths. Your empathy is one of your strongest gifts. It's one of your strongest gifts. It's been very difficult, and it's, you know, but it's one of your strongest gifts. I just want to get one of these. It's like a light worker oracle. See? Oh, your name holds power. Your name holds power. Okay, so that's like your literal name probably too. So look up like the meaning. Like try to like look deeper into who you are in that way. Like your identity. Because we chose everything about this incarnation. We chose our parents. We chose, you know, with the family, the parents, the location where we would live, where we'd be born. You know, every single thing that we would do, we chose our name. You know? So if you've ever been like, I hate my name, well, you chose it. You chose it. You know? We did. We knew every single detail. We knew every single detail. It wasn't, we knew. We knew. Your name holds great power. It just means who you are. You hold great power. Okay? And the other card that flipped over with it is wake up. You're here to wake. Okay, so first of all, as you wake up more and more and more, okay, you remember my name holds power. But you're here to wake up the people. You wake people up. Now, you know, I witnessed so much of this, like people, like it's people start an awakening and then they overstep. They you know, the spiritual stuff, like they try to do the most. They try to do the most. You know, like, and what happens is they end up it ends up like catching up to them, you know what I mean? And then they kind of like backpedal and stuff like that, right? So there's something about like taking things in strides. Like you have plenty of time, don't worry. You have plenty of time. Okay. Enemies is on the bottom of the deck. Atlantis. Deep ties to Atlantis. Do not worry, your Atlantean family has your back. I'm actually specifically hearing that those of you guys who have had incarnations in Atlantis, especially during the fall of Atlantis, but during the golden ages too, you racked up a lot of really beautiful dharma, like good karma. Okay, in Atlantis, you racked up a lot of good karma. So did your ancestors. Okay, but it's almost like there is a lot of karmic attachment to and ties to Atlantis. So you came here and it's going to be different, but that means negative karma, like bad karma, negative karma. It's just not bad. It's just negative. It's negative karma and then positive karma. The message here, though, is that for those of you guys who that part resonates, you have balanced the karma tied to Atlantis. You've balanced your karma tied to Atlantis, okay? And I think that's a really big deal for who that is for, and I think it's for a good number of you, to be honest. A lot of you guys were in Atlantis. A lot of us were in Atlantis. A lot of us were, like, the most, like, powerful times of history and things like that. Like, we, more than likely, you, me, we were there. That's why we came back, because, you know, we are, I mean, there's a lot of new souls on Earth for sure, but there's a lot of ancient souls on Earth, you know, and everyone's going to be different. But I know that's why I came here, because I'm, you know, a very, 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 it's you're a masterful soul. On a soul level, you're a master. You know, so it's about remembering that mastery, and then, like, it's basically mastering it here on Earth, you know, to balance the universal karma and bring healing and things like that, right? So you're here to wake people up. You don't got to worry about anything. You're such a protected, powerful starseed. There's something really strong about, like, your healing powers, your healing gifts. As a starseed, you have, I mean, you have star power. You have, you know, cosmic healing techniques and modalities, and, you know, working with, you know, light language and symbols, and, you know, sacred geometrics and sound, and, you know, all these different things. You're starting right now. You're going to start remembering that. There's something about, like, just right this time, I don't know, the transits, maybe this, I don't know, like Gemini season, as we move from, it's also because we're getting closer to Lionsgate. That's why too. As we move closer to Lionsgate, like, all the things with you and your gifts are gonna just be like boom, 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 boom. If you're already very gifted, like open and like connected to your gifts, or maybe you're already, like, maybe you're a Reiki master, or, you know, you do, you know, different things, whatever it is, you know, it's gonna be so insane. It's gonna be so insane. I know it's going to be insane for me, for sure. For sure, for sure. That's why it's been so brutal for us in the past year and a half, whatever, and then even our whole life. But especially, like I said, since the year of the dragon, it's been crazy. Because it was a deep purification and transformation to initiate us, to prepare us, to cleanse us, to remove the heaviness and what needed to go and all these things, right? So we could be in the right place, like, basically, so we are ready. So we're ready when all this stuff starts coming online more and all these things starts happening. Things are already accelerating. Things are already in motion. Things are already done. Don't let the 3D fool you. Okay? You'll regret you'll regret messing with the chosen one. Yeah. It's judgment day for enemies, you know, that's something that I don't love saying that kind of stuff, like, but it's just facts. It's just facts. It just comes through. You know? We are both shadow and light. Like, we can't just pretend to be all light and love and all that kind of mumbo jumbo, you know, and be like you know, like, everything's good all the time, and, you know, no. And then, you know what, too? Like, as people continue to wake up, like, you guys, the collective, you guys out there, like, right? How many readers have you unfollowed recently or in the recent past, etc.? Like, how many readers have you been like, I can't? or other kind of spiritual pages or whatever it is, because you're awakening more and you're seeing more, right? So anyways, okay, so let's get the Kipper. So what I was saying earlier though about the 4 and the 4, and I was like, oh my gosh, because I was shuffling this deck, and then when I looked down, I saw the 4. This is courtship. Look, it's like, yeah, like, hey, like someone's coming in, someone, it's like being around someone, getting to know someone, you know, talking, you know, texting, but like singing, but it's like, it's high vibrational, divine. It's some kind of divine partner, because who this message is for, you're on another level, and you had to be where you are right now in order to receive this, because divine union is high vibrational. Someone taking you by the hand. This is someone who's telling you exactly how it is. They don't hold back. They're not fearful. They don't hold back. They're not a little, you know, like a little man child. Like this is like man or woman, like whatever, but whoever like is coming in, whoever is in pursuit, or whoever, you guys are both solid. You guys are both solid, okay? And then look, I'm speaking of like how the 4th house, the fourth house, it's like your home. You're building a home with someone. You're building a home. Do not worry. I'm also hearing like you're protected in your home. You're protected in your space. For some of you guys, like maybe it's like, you know, I don't know how I'm going to pay my mortgage or my rent, or there's something about like, don't worry. When it comes to your house or your home or your living situation, it's like, don't worry. Okay, so that's not going to be for everyone, but partnership. Okay, for some of you guys, you're moving. For some of you guys, you know, this is what's in your future. It's like wealth. It's great stability, wealth. It's a home, building a home, a house, right? Right now, expectation and sudden wealth, and then a message. So right now, this is a message. This could also be like a message that comes in, and it's like the Wheel of Fortune, like ding, 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 ding. Like it just feels like a stroke of like serendipity and luck, and like, oh my gosh. And like, okay, there's something here where someone's like opening something, opening up, reading something, a delivery, like it could be a letter, love letter. It could be, I don't know, but what I'm getting here is like, you can't manifest, like you can't be manifesting and then low-key doubting the manifestation or self-doubting. This is guidance right now that what you put out and what you expect, like I expect miracles. It's not, I'm praying for a miracle. Oh, please, please. I expect miracles. You know, the universe responds to sureness and confidence. That's why I say, like, I joke, I'm like being a little delulu when it comes to manifestation. That's okay. That's okay. That's actually helpful. Don't be totally delulu, but to be a little delulu, like to be this woman right here, and you're just like sitting and like me, I'm like looking out my window right now, the beautiful view. Like I live in the farmlands, the country. There's a tractor way off in the distance tilling the fields, and you know, I have open fields all around me. Like it's beautiful, right? So like what I've recently really started doing is like I'll start seeing my perfect home, like building my perfect home and what it looks like, and you know, my ranch, and then having my horses, and you know, having like water, a pond or a river flowing through. I would love like a pond or like a little lake or something on the property. You know what I mean? Like that kind of stuff. So it's like, it's not being, you know, but then what I do is like, I start feeling, like I start seeing it, it makes me smile. Like I'm like, I see myself on the front porch, and I can smell what the inside smells like, and I can smell like the hardwood floors, and you know, like when I first, like it's built or I move in or find it or whatever, like freshly painted walls, and you know, the smell of the summer air blowing through, you know, and the shears on the windows blowing with the summer breeze. I make it reality where I take myself there. Scent, sight, you know, taste, like everything. So I feel that. I feel it's like expect sudden wealth and expect, you know, these things, but don't mix doubt with it or whatever. Like you have to like stay in that, you know what I mean? Like I expect this, and once you expect it and you claim it and you see it and all the things, then you have to know that that by universal law is now the facts. That's the facts. It's the same when you are thinking or speaking negatively too though. So, okay, be careful. I just saw 333. So anyways, I'm done. I'm wrapping it up. Okay, because I need to record a reading for, I have a masculine feminine reading that I need to record right now. So there is a message here. Look at that, a mature man. Could be older, someone, a gift. There's something you are receiving. Now this is the universe, and now the universe is gifting to you. That's why, you guys, I'm like, this is so beautiful with like, just like the, you know, 4-year anniversary and just everything, and like, you know, the energy, and like, I don't know, it's just beautiful. And it's beautiful for us all, right? See? Someone mature, they're just mature. Maybe it's someone who has matured spiritually, emotionally. Okay, there could be like someone a little bit older. Maybe you're older, I don't know. But this is you receiving communications, sudden wealth, money just coming in out of nowhere, or opportunity just randomly showing up. It's all the things that you've prayed for. Also being grateful, and see, it's all about change. Your life is changing drastically. Your life is changing drastically, okay? There could be someone that, you know, was wearing a mask, a false person. Okay, maybe this person has changed. Okay, there could be something about court, divorce. Yeah, divorce, court, and marriage. This marriage went into bad health, or this partnership, this engagement, it went into bad health. It's not good, it's sick, it's poison, it's toxic. Okay, I feel like, okay, for some, there's, you know, the court got involved, okay, like divorce or whatever it is. This also for me represents like, I don't know, like the court of law of the universe, the justice scales, you know. Like you won, you know what I mean? Like you won your case, okay? It's like that. And now it's about being gifted things. Moving on, bigger and better, expansion mansion. It's like all the things. All the things, you guys, okay? All you have to do is believe, and it will happen, okay? So I love you guys so flippin' much. I will see you guys over in the Dmtodf reading for those of you guys who are going to go check that out. I'm also starting the Zodiacs tomorrow, or Wednesday, excuse me, on Wednesday. And what else? I'm like, let's just go ahead and get an Island Time Wellness. So I love you guys. Like, again, thank you, mi amores, for being here with me and just everything. And, you know, it's an honor and a privilege to be here and to do this. And I am truly blessed for this work and my gifts and just everything that, you know, it's just incredible. And, you know, I'm really happy to be now in this rebirth energy of being able to really, truly enjoy that again, you know, without all of the heaviness and darkness and just, like, you know, it was really hard to be any kind of motivated and positive and smile, and you know what I mean? I did. I found strength every single day, and you did too. But now we get to actually enjoy and see the fruits of our labors and everything we went through. And soon, the stuff that's happening and like all the things, you guys, it's gonna be like that. You're gonna feel so amazing and be on such a freaking high, like with the bliss, that it's gonna be like, wow, like it feels like that was like a distant way dream, like what I went through. It's like that. Okay, if you guys want to book a session with me, I do different you know, psychic, I do general psychic mediumship readings. I offer a Ven sesh. I offer one-on-one shadow work, healing sessions. I do, you know, energetic quantum healing sessions. That's more like Reiki and light language and stuff like that. I do past life Akashic record readings. It's all in the description box, my loves. Also, speaking of like Atlantis and all that kind of energy, on June 7th, at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on Zoom, I am hosting and channeling, facilitating the 6/6 portal workshop. This workshop is so cool, okay? Because first of all, it's Atlantis. Second of all, we've been to Atlantis in 2 other workshops before, but this one is special because this one is underwater. We're going into the oceans of Atlantis, to the underwater temples of the mermaids, okay? Poseidon's kingdom, the mermaids, the sisters of the Delphi, okay? Like, it's just, there is a lot, okay? And I'm actually, I think, gonna do just like a little short video and post it here about this because I'm receiving a lot and it's just too much to keep talking about and saying, and then like, do you know what I mean? But basically, okay, so we have our full, in Atlantis, we had our full 12 strands of DNA fully activated. After the fall of Atlantis, you know, all of our strands except for the 7 went dormant, okay? And that's why, you know, it's like our 7 main chakras, but we only had like the 7 strands of DNA. Our other strands, they went dormant, okay, until now. So slowly but surely, humans, their crystalline 12-strand DNA is being reactivated, right? Well, this particular workshop, okay, as when we go into the mermaid temples of, you know, in the underwater temples of Atlantis, that's something that they're saying that they're going to focus on is activating the 12-strand DNA. So let's say you're like, you know, it's like your 8 strands are like really going in this and that, right? So it's going to help activate the other 4, okay? Whatever it is, but it's so your full 12-strand DNA is activated, okay? And there's just like so much. So anyways, so like there's that. And then also this one's going to be a big one for light language. Okay. So a lot of people ask all the time, like, so light language is a soul language, okay? So it's a language of your soul. And that's why everyone sounds a little different, or some maybe sound similar sometimes because they're similar dialects or whatever the case, okay? So this workshop is going to be helping to activate your light language, okay? So, but you have to be the one to surrender and be like, I'm ready. I want to activate it. I'm ready, okay? And really like be in your heart about it, okay? Because that's going to be big. And for some people, it's not even about speaking light language. Some people really don't speak it. Some people just, they write it out. They channel it on paper or into artwork, where the artwork or the drawings or the symbols or whatever they channel out, you know, and some people channel both. But, you know, that kind of stuff is really powerful activations, you know, and that's a part of like soul work too. So the point is that it's to activate the dormant light language within, okay? All right, the 12-strand DNA, and also because we are going to be immersed in the waters of Atlantis, the Atlantean waters that hold very powerful healing codes and activation codes and memory of Atlantis, we will be infused with that, okay? Infused with it. This workshop, because of the water, is going to be so cleansing, calming, and like basically washing away with the Atlantean ocean water, washing away and purifying your body, your everything. So you go out of this with all of this nastiness that you've been moving out of and all the stuff around you right now and all that, you come out of this purified and cleansed, okay? At that point, after the transmission, workshop, all that, at that point, it's going to be up to you, my loves, to keep your energy in that way, okay? Making sure you're cleansing regular, you're shielding yourself with your light and protecting yourself, stuff like that. And we'll talk about it in the workshop. So, and there's just so much more, okay? And you guys know, you know, we've done, I don't even know at this point, like 15 workshops over the last, you know, couple years or whatever. So if you feel called, it's in the description box, okay? Tickets are $44 USD. If you can't make the live, it's all good. All of this is done in an ethereal realm anyways, in the quantum. So there is no such thing as time. So when you tune in, when you watch the recording or re-watch the recording to experience it again, you're there in real time. So, and I do suggest watching. So like if you do it and you like go through it like one time, I suggest doing it maybe like a month or two later with any of the workshops, because you will have a different experience every single time, and more things will open, different things will happen, higher connection. It's always different. So anyways, you guys, I love you. So, okay, so look, the Phoenix, this is the card that came out. So we're talking about rebirth, and you are the Phoenix rising. This is beautiful confirmation, you guys. Beautiful confirmation. Like, we did it. We did it. It's a new phase. We are in the new phase. Something about rekindling what was, rekindling, you know, parts of yourself even, okay? But maybe it's like rekindling with someone. There's a renewal. It's transformation, growth, and a changed mind. So there could be something about a changed mind. I don't know, but it's just your mind and the way you think has changed. Okay, and now you're like rising as this Phoenix, and you know, it's all different. Okay, the coffin, I should have just taken it. It was on the bottom of the deck and I didn't take it. Endings that bring new beginnings. See, so you're rising up, but it has been a death. And that's exactly what I shared and what I talked about and what I was going through too. So I feel you. I don't just have sympathy, I empathize with you. I feel you. And I'm a deep empath, I'm a strong empath. I feel it like it's happening to me, you know? That's why I'm like, I gotta keep showing up. Growth, change, liberation, and a transition. Everything is changing, transforming. There's a huge transition right now, okay? So this also connects with, like, I think the DMDF reading. So you guys want to go check that out, okay? Because like this particular masculine that I'm tuning, that like came through, it's definitely about a reach out and reaching out and talking. Okay, so paradise, take me down to Paradise City, right? So it's paradise, it's bliss, this is your paradise, this is Paradise Island, this is your Shambhala, this is your heaven upon earth. This is why you've been in this death coffin, you know what I mean? And now you're rising, and I'm getting a throat itch because the throats are activating. This is about authenticity and truth, rising again in your truth, in your divine sovereign truth, and reflecting that in every freaking way possible, to everyone possible. Happiness, expansion, I said expansion mansion. Happiness, expansion, and joy. Playfulness, having fun, oneness, enjoying each other. So there's definitely here, you're ascending into paradise. You're ascending into paradise. And that's probably the message of this. See, because you've been healing your heart, but this was reversed, meaning this is where you've been. Now you're coming out of it, okay? She was here. She went into the coffin or the cocoon, and now you're here. Now you're here, and now it's here. You're ascending. You're transcending all your obstacles. Learning, expansion again, expansion. New phases, preparing for union. Preparing for union, paradise, ascending into paradise. So I love you. Have a beautiful day. Thank you again, my loves, and mwah. See you soon.